Hey guys, I just had what was probably the most Canadian experience of my life. The minute I got home, I rushed upstairs and made a video. So, it was actually the third time I've attempted this. All the other ones had shots that turned out way too dark, but I'm pretty sure this one's gonna work. So, what happened was we went out to dinner, me and my mom. We went to Pickle Barrel, which is the Canadian version, I think, of Cracker Barrel, except we don't have like all the cool toys and books and DVDs in the front to occupy you while your food comes. We don't have like the ferret thing, and it's not made of wood. It's just a building with pickles and barrels and food. So we went out to Pickle Barrels and we ate dinner and went out of Pickle Barrels. We got to the car and I said, wow, it's really, really cold. Because it's November right now. But and there's nothing wintry about right now except for the fact that it's freezing, freezing cold. But in October it was actually snowing, so, you know. So, moving on, it's really freaking cold. So I'm like, Mom, if we happen to see like a drive-through Starbucks or something on the way, can we go get Starbucks? And she's like, sure. Yeah, you're right, it's really, really cold. Because it's cold. And then I'm like, you know what? No. Let's find a drive-through Tim Hortons. Yes, you heard me correctly. Tim Hortons. I don't know if you have that in the States. I've probably seen it before. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have, if it's there, but I don't actually, I'm not very good at remembering that. But we went, and we drove about 5 blocks-ish past where we were going, because we had to stop to pick somebody up at the train station, and which was only about 2 blocks from where we were eating. So we drove 7 blocks, pulled into some spot, and I ran out of the car, ran into Tim Hortons. Now, we were listening to the radio in the car, and then when I got into Starbucks, it was the same radio station. Same radio station. So, proving to you that there's only like 2 stations, a handful of stations in my hometown where, you know, it doesn't sound like crud. There's CHFI, I think. There's a few news-ish ones, which I don't really listen to, and there's Virgin Radio. But we went in, and it's playing the same stupid music, same radio station. I go in, I pay $2 for 2 coffees, and I grab this cardboard thing. I'm sure you have them from Starbucks. In fact, I know you have them from Starbucks. Everywhere has them. These cardboard trays that you put the coffee cups in. I have 2 of them. And I run out, and I'm like, Mom, the epic quest for Tim Hortons is complete. We have the Timmies. This is the completion of the quest for the Holy Tims. And I jump in the car, and we go, and then the first thing that happens when I get in here is I run upstairs and I turn on my camera. And so, showing you a little bit of Canadian culture for you Americans. The ones who came up with, yes, Canadian Barbie, the little blonde bimbo in the BOT uniform. We have Indigo. This is our version of Barnes & Noble. Went there earlier today in the morning. This is my history book. It has such things as the Underground Railroad, which you probably have because your slaves are running away from you, coming to us. Building Confederation. And I'm really not going to go through the whole thing looking for a picture of John A. Macdonald to show you. He was our first Prime Minister. There is... Yep. Timmy's. Timmy's. We all love Timmy's. Because it's incredibly tasty. It's doesn't have whipped cream on top like it does in Starbucks, but it's ours. It's special. It's very, very, very special. So, I hope you know now a bit about Canada. I'm sorry. So, I don't have anything more really Canadian I can show you, except, like, I have a polar bearish thing, but that's not really it. And I have some more things, like, for example, I have this moose in a vest. Very Canadian, got it from Jasper, which is in one of the really flat prairie provinces. But we don't have states in Canada, we have provinces. And we don't have a president, we have a prime minister. And recently, I think it was just the other day, some two Montrealers, Montreal, in Canada, prank phone called Sarah Palin. And they said that our prime minister was like somebody, Jeff Carr or something. That's not true. His name is Stephen Harper and he's a homophobe. I don't really like him very much, but he got voted back in with the minority, so what the heck, it's fine. So, just so you all know a bit about Canada and my epic experience with the quest for the Holy Timmies. So, good for you guys, you Americans. You're pretty cool, but we have more. You have more. You're cool, but so are we in our own special way. So, good for you guys, good for us. We're all special, we can all get along. And good luck in a few days, you have your election. Hope you don't get screwed up. Hi from Canada, bye from Canada. See you guys later.